Good. Right. Hello, everyone. So another week. There's another talk now. This talk is quite long, and I'm sure this talk I have talked about it 2 years ago, but it was 2 years ago now. So we try to improve the talk as well. Now, so the main thing is, when did this so-called Chinese QiGong started or emerge? So this question has been obviously asked and argued over thousands of years, even in China, let alone outside China. So tonight I would just try to use my 17 years. I spent Shandong University, my PhD doctoral degree, to check through this question using anthropology and also archaeological diggings and things, just to try to give an idea from the Chinese side. Like I said, the energy work, we call energy work, is international. Every race would have their own energy work. But like I said, I don't speak the language. Obviously, if I say I know it, I'm only lying to you, am I? So I'm not qualified to talk about other people. I can only qualify to talk about from the Chinese side. And if you're interested in the Chinese Qigong, the Chinese way of energy work, or the Tao of Qi, okay, then I'm here to try to offer you some more insight tonight. Okay, yeah. Please take a picture of this. So when the camera move away, you can look at your iPhone and you can follow us. Okay, yeah. So this is the big title. Okay, yeah. Okay, so these are my defense from my 17 years when I start my PhD. And obviously there are 7 professors trying to rip me apart, right? So we're talking about the energy work, okay, yeah. Next question, please. So you can see I have used a lot of the old texts, and not many even scholar inside China have done it. So that's why my dissertation got a very high mark, and I got quite a compliments from all the professors from different provinces. Yeah. Next picture, please. So I even got a thumb up. Okay, yeah. So this is very important that hopefully people would at least put some trust into my work instead of keep on criticizing my work. Like I said, I've done my homework. I've done it long time, 28 years altogether to talk about, to analyze, trying to find out this energy work. So maybe I'm wrong. I'd like to say, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so if other teachers, other critics say I'm wrong, I don't mind that. Okay, so please correct me. Where did I go wrong? So if I'm wrong and you got a point there, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to change it. But before anything else, now I've done all my homework. Can you show me your homework, please? If you can't even show me your homework, how you can say that I'm wrong? You have nothing to show. So if you want, finish your homework. I'm always here. I'm always willing to learn. So when you finish your homework, show me your homework. Then we can talk. Okay. If not, then please let me speak. Okay. Yeah. So that's why very important that qualification is very important. Okay. Yeah. I've gone through the whole system. Next picture, please. So that's the day when I, obviously fully qualified. This is Shandong University. Okay, now we come back to the topic now. This topic is part of my major research in my PhD. And the Professor Jia Linbo, right? But he's got a lot of work, and he's head of, at that time he was the head of anthropology, and I've used a lot of his work to do my my PhD. So that's why I refer all the things from professor's work. Okay, Right. So this is 1.7 million years ago. Now, like I said, all different parts of the world would have their archaeological digging and things like that. And like the British done a lot of digging at those times, but mostly in the Africa, Egypt, Middle East. But obviously, the China-wise, we have a lot of digging going on. Okay, so we have a lot of digging that obviously the British side haven't got it as well. So we can exchange a lot of stuff. So 1.7 million years ago, we do have we call Yuan men. So this is where later on I bring out the animal instinct in us. What's gone wrong with all our animal instincts? Okay. Now there are 5 in China we call legendary figures. That means it's from the literature reviews, all the ancient texts mention about five tribes, not 5 persons. Soyan Si, right? Like this one, Soyan Si is a fire starter. Si in Cantonese, Si Zhok, right? So it's a tribe which actually not invented. I wouldn't use the word invented fire, discover and control, right? Using fire. Why is it so important relating to our energy work? Yeah, maybe part 2, I will go into it. The second part is very important of this Homo erectus, right? This Homo erectus from archaeological digging is 1 million years in China. We found all the bones and things. And the reason that why is it they're talking about it is they have experts have found piles of bones, animal bones, charred animal bones. So not just a lightning strike an animal. So because there's so many different places within that area. So that means that tribe that already have the intelligence, right, to make fire, like drilling the woods or maybe strike the flintstone together. And that's 1 million years ago in China. Maybe other places they have even earlier. I don't know because I don't speak their language and I haven't done into their part. But in China, to make a fire, the fire starter is about 1 million years ago. Now, also, this is the second group that's very important relating to our energy work into the Chinese side. So you might wonder, it's just that this one is Nantian men. And it's very important, everything to do with the herbalism study. So the TCM, you call it today, or Wai Dan Su. So still, again, the Taoist medicine comes in. Every race, I'm sure they will have similar evolution, shall we say, stages. So from the Chinese side, they found this Nantian men, they found the teeth. They don't have any sharp teeth. Then they have very, very flat teeth is to picked up eating, all the plantations and everything else. And from the literature's reviews, ancient reviews, they even mentioned that a lot of people die because obviously if you have eaten the wrong mushroom, the wrong food poison, you're dead. Simple as that. So that means the Chinese herbalism has obviously evolved from then, because obviously next they tell that they don't eat that. That's no good. That give you diarrhea. That give you allergy. So from that, we slowly re-registered it and gradually become, a whole study of, shall we say, herbalism in China. Okay, and the tribe were believed to have started all this, as far as the archaeological digging is concerned, is the Nantian men. Okay, 1 million years ago. So now this the rope makers. Now the rope maker is very important. And you can see on the right hand side the guy's holding the thing, because this is Fuxi Xi. This is very important in our training as well, because when we were talking about the Chinese culture, the entire Chinese culture, it come from encryptions, strokes, or the stroke, the pakwa, the Yaogua. Okay, and the Yaogua, according to all the ancient literature review, is come from this tribe, Fuxi Xi. So I'm trying to find out when would this tribe exist, and my dissertation, obviously, I cannot give it all to you now. Okay, but I'll try to pinpoint that is the guy who founded this rope thing also founded the cattle reeling, because, you use the net, they make nets and they capture the wildlife animal and domesticated them. And then so we don't have to move around like a tribe, like a nomadic tribe, because in nomadic tribe, it's difficult. Once you have finished your food and your water, you have to move. In wintertime, there's no food, you have to move. So the civilization will not settle down. Yeah. So when you can capture the wild animal, the cattle reeling, right, then your civilization will start settling down and you can do a lot of things. Right, so this is part of the evolution in the Chinese civilization. So very important as well. And this one is obviously the nest dwelling makers now, because obviously that time on the ground, if you live in a cave, yeah, you might be attacked by a lot of wild animals. So people start moving on trees. And this is the time that obviously the Chinese Homo erectus, these species have become a little bit more conscious. So the mind actually changed from subconsciousness to consciousness. So we have a more aware of everything, environmental things. Now, this one is very interesting, but like I said, I still need a lot more research into this. It's an ongoing research. And because parthenogenesis, this is one sex reproduction systems, and it's been recorded, right, in the ancient Chinese. So we're actually talking about, who come first, right? Like the male or the female. These are very ancient Chinese stone engraving, or we're talking about from a snake is a female. It looks like it's, the female, obviously, the female come first and the men, but then according to other cultures, it looks like the men come before the female, still arguing, but doesn't matter. What I'm saying is it's part of the Chinese culture, because the female have the reproduction system there. So, and these particular animals, yeah. So some animals can actually reproduce just by themselves. So that means, but male cannot do it. We cannot reproduce because we haven't got all the organs to reproduce. So to me, it has to be a female come first. Okay, and then because of that, it's very important. Then maybe somehow another species of the male comes in. But like I said, we need a lot of a lot of research work. But this is the 5 legendary figures that creating the Chinese civilization 1.7 million years ago. So from that point, right, we're bringing down all the energy work. Okay, yeah. So 3 of them very important. Next picture, please. Okay, next picture. Part 2. Right, mark it now.